Hey YouTube, it's Jam. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do this really simple DIY, making these cute little tea light candle lamps. So stay tuned to see how they're done. For this DIY you're going to need some wine glasses. I just had these in my cupboard, but you can go get some cheap ones at the thrift store or op shop. You're going to need some tea light candles. I just got these at the dollar store. You're also going to need some paper for your lampshade. I've just got some that I found around the house. I've got some plain brown wrapping paper here. This is some old wallpaper. This is some leftover Christmas wrap. And this is some Duracell book cover. I also have some old book pages which I thought would look really cool, and some skull serviettes. So just whatever you've got lying around the house, or you can go and buy some patterned paper from your craft store. Some glue, you can use PVA or hot glue, just whatever you find easiest to use. Some scissors or a craft knife and a pen to trace out your pattern. And then whatever you would like to use to decorate. I've got some ribbon, glitter, buttons, so the first thing you want to do is find out what kind of shape you need to wrap around your wine glass. So I'm going for the scalloped edging like this. So find the piece of paper that you're going to use. I'm using an old Beauty and the Beast book that's lost its cover. So I made a template of the kind of shape that I want, and I'm just going to trace that onto the paper that I want, and then I'm going to do it again for the other side and cut it to fit better afterwards. So I'm just going to trace that onto here. And then I'm just going to cut it out. Like that. Now I'm just testing it on the glass to make sure it's going to fit. So it looks like that. Now we need to cut out another page. So I'm just going to go through my book and find another page that I like. And I'm just going to trace the same shape onto it. And I'm just tracing the same shape that I cut out before. And cut that out. So I've got my two pages. Now I'm going to cut the bottom into a scalloped shape. I'm just going to hold it against my glass. I'm just going to hold it against my glass and decide how long I want it to be. So I don't want it to be too much shorter than it already is. So I'm going to do a scalloped edge right near the bottom. So I'm putting my two pages together so I can cut them at the same time. Now I'm just going to glue the page onto the glass. I'm using just some PVA, but I would recommend using hot glue probably because it'll give an instant result. The PVA takes a while to dry. So I'm just going to glue one side of the top of the glass. Get my page, and if you have to, then just make it go up a little bit higher because you can always trim it when you're finished. And I'm just going to hold that there to dry a bit. So once that's dried a bit, you can grab your other side and just make sure that they're going to fit perfectly together. So I'm just doing the same on this side. Oops. And I'm sticking some down the edging. Just stick that down. And just stick your next page on and hold it till it's dry. A little glue down the seam where the two pages meet so that one isn't sticking out. Once your pages are all glued down, you can go around the bottom and trim it so it's all even. So I'm just going to put some spare buttons in my glass so that my candle sits a bit higher in it. And then just place your candle in. And you're finished. I think it looks a little bit plain, so I'm going to add a wee ribbon onto it that's been tied into a bow. I just saved this off a present, so I'm just going to add a dollop of the glue onto the back of that and hold it there for a little bit. Now the last thing for us to do is to light our candle and just carefully drop it in there. So there we have the finished result, a nice easy craft to do to spice up your bedroom or home, and I didn't have to buy anything to do this DIY except for the Tealight candles, which were $2 for 8, so really inexpensive and easy. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye!